I want to know why y'all mad at that lady. Now that she losing weight and she looking good, oh, why did she lose weight?
I feel really bad. The next person that compares me to Lizzo. I do not look like that woman.
Why are you upset?
I've been desexualized and humiliated on the internet. You already know I'm in that motherfucking
Look at her.
And yes, body positive, but Lizzo never asked to be your anti-diet queen, okay?
I controlled all my cravings to be thinner with Lizzo.
Lizzo loses 10 pounds and announces it. The bots on Instagram, they attack her for losing weight.
Welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get into this. All right, guys, today it's going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to talk about modern woman. I'm going to talk about, you know who it is, Lizzo. And I'm actually happy for her because she finally lost the weight, right? She finally got it off. I know what you guys are thinking, just like a song, right? When I say she finally lost the weight, you're probably thinking, it's about damn time. It's about damn time. That song, you know,
in a minute, I'ma need a sentimental
man,
man, a woman to pump me.
I'm going to get into some videos of people talking about her, and people are hating on Lizzo. So let me get into it. It's crazy. Let's do it.
I want to ask y'all, why are y'all mad? Yes, I'm talking about the Lizzo situation. I want to know why y'all mad at that lady. When she was bigger, oh, she need to lose weight, blah, 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 Now that she losing weight and she looking good, oh, why did she lose weight? Oh, she thinks she better than people. Oh, she used the big girl and the plus size confidence movement to propel her career. That may or may or not be true, but that's not really what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is why y'all be getting mad when bigger people or people that's been heavy all their life or the majority of their life get in the field or start going to the gym and start losing weight. I want to know why y'all really are mad. Why are y'all mad? It's no pleasing y'all folks anyway, but I just want to know why y'all mad. And I don't care what nobody say. When I was closer to the 300 mark, I was always, like I said, my back was always hurting. I was always yawning, shirt rolling up because, you know, as you walk, because your back done ate up your shirt. Like, you don't want to always be like that all the time. And there's nothing wrong with being plus the plus, okay? But you want to be able to enjoy a good quality of life. If a fight break out, you want to be able to, you know what I'm saying, defend yourself. If a fire break out, or if it's a dog chasing you, like a pit bull chasing you, you want to be able to run. I used to couldn't run before. You know what I'm saying? So why y'all mad at that lady because she want to lose weight? Why y'all mad? Why y'all mad? Lizzo, keep doing your thing. Forget these people. That'll be all.
You know what's funny though, right? When you're fat like that, or let me break it down how I was. I was chubby before. I wasn't fat, but I was drinking all the time, so I was inflated. So what happened with Lizzo, she was living life. She got a record deal, big as ever, but think about it. She broke down. She completely lost it. She snapped. And you know what finally made her snap? Because when people lose weight, what happens? That one moment where they lose it, they snap. Something hits them and they're like, I gotta change this. Because she's been hearing it her whole first part of her career, right? Oh, Lizzo fat. Like every girl that's big and black, they call him a Lizzo. Or any fat girl, that's the running joke. A fat white girl, that's a Lizzo. But no, it's really a black girl. But take a look at this.
I don't know, man. I feel really bad for the next person that compares me to Lizzo because I feel like it's been building up inside of me.
Excuse me?
And they're going to get the rage of 1,000 suns. And I know it's not directed just at them. It's at everyone who's come before them. But, like, I didn't say nothing to those last people. So, unfortunately, it's going to have to be you. I do not look like that woman. We're both pretty. We're the same color. That's about it. That's literally about it. Y'all just see fat and dark skin and automatically equate it to Lizzo. None of us on here look like her.
Everything was so much simpler.
Maybe one or two, but everybody y'all saying look like Lizzo do not look like Lizzo. And they should rightfully slap shit out of you.
This is better than I thought.
I do not look like that woman.
Yeah, so think about it, you're in a limelight and she's on TikTok. She sees all of these comparisons, but this is the wild thing, right? Not only does she see this, this happens to her, and this is what did it for her. And I know it's what did it for her because she was shocked and she felt it. Take a look at this.
Here we
I
go.
was telling you,
South
Sheila,
Park.
these new drugs are pretty amazing. I was feeling so ashamed of myself, watching Randy go out and exercise all the time and not eating as much. But I just don't have the same kind of willpower he has.
Which of the drugs are you on, Sharon? Ozempic, Mounjaro?
Oh no, I talked to my doctor. He said insurance would only pay for those if I had diabetes.
But if you can't afford them, then how are you managing your weight?
Don't you know, Sheila? Now there's a whole new obesity drug for those of us who can't afford Ozempic and Mounjaro. I've controlled all my cravings to be thinner with Lizzo.
It's Lizzo. FDA-approved Lizzo makes you feel good about your weight, and it costs 90%
You see that
less
look?
than Ozempic.
I've lowered my standards.
You see that
and
look?
my expectations.
You see that look?
In case studies, 70%
That's where she
of
snapped,
patients
right
no
there.
longer care how much they weigh.
Right, look at that face.
Two shits.
She snapped.
Lizzo helps you eat
Look at that.
everything you want and keep
She
physical
snapped.
activity to a minimum. Some patients report constipation
Yeah.
while listening to Lizzo. Stop listening to Lizzo
Yep.
if you experience suicidal thoughts.
Yep.
Serious side effects may include pancreatitis,
Yep.
hypothermia, and out your ears. Are you living with concerns of obesity?
Ask
Yep.
about the power of not giving with Lizzo.
Yup.
Period. That's crazy.
Yup.
But she actually goes on to say, you know, that's crazy, but, you know, they made a joke about me. I truly made it. And she said, if not caring about your weight is what I'm known for, then that is totally fine. I will take it. And, you know, that's cool with me, which I can actually deeply appreciate. You know, if
No,
you're able to go
that's not
on
what
and
happened.
take a joke, I think that's great. And I'm going to pull up her response at the end here, where she actually talks about her view on the cartoon South Park. And I can't help but agree with her. It is kind of an honor to be featured on South Park. And
She
if
was
you
an
can
honor.
take that in stride, that somebody's making a joke about you, you know, all the better. It really gave her points.
She was honored. Guys, did you see that she completely lost it right there? She was taken back. She couldn't believe it. And what does it? Comedy, right? It's always comedy, usually comedians, but South Park, you know, man, but South Park always touches on so many things. South Park is one of those shows, they predict every, I don't want to get into it really, because I can go deep. And I'll do that more on a Christian channel later in time. But still, she felt it. She didn't say that was okay. Because what happened after that? Lizzo wore, as she started losing weight, to snap back at South Park, like October. She wore like an Ozempic suit to say like Lizzo, to make fun of what they said right here in South Park. She wore a suit to make fun of it. And guess how she looked in the suit? She lost a ton of weight. Now, was she already feeling it and regretting being fat? I'm sure she was. But yeah, that did it. She lost her mind.
Lizzo losing a lot of weight got some people feeling some type of way. Let's talk about this because it's very interesting, right? You guys saw how Lizzo used to look previously. And then you guys say how Lizzo look currently. And a lot of you guys are saying the fact of the matter is like, oh my God, I don't like it. I am upset that you did this. Why? Why are you upset? It's a very healthy thing to be doing, from going from that weight to what she is currently. That's healthy, right? You guys don't understand. Like, if you guys love her so much and you love her music and you love the Lizzo as a person, wouldn't you want that for her? I've yet to see many big people live past the age of 50 at least. I'm yet to see that. The fact of the matter that's getting you guys triggered says a whole lot about you guys personally.
Yeah.
She's able to do that and get her body and her weight together, which is great. And she's able to perform and do what she loves to do and entertain people, which is great. But for you guys to come out here and actually be hurt by that and be angry about that, you guys call it fat phobic because she is literally losing weight. You call her fat phobic for that. And remember when people were talking about like, oh my God, Lizzo, like, well, you're too big, and she heard it and she knows. Maybe she didn't have the resources or the fund or Ozempic, whatever it is. She didn't have it during that time. But now she does. And she's doing it so that way she can live a healthier lifestyle. Like everything. You can see her. Her mood has changed. Her personality has gotten better.
Right.
Like, listen. I'm sorry to say, you cannot be, because you guys are calling her pretty, she's so gorgeous and everything. Maybe inside, personality-wise. Now, her personality is matching her body, which is fine. What's wrong with that? I just think that fat narrative is what everybody's trying to go through and just be like, fat positivity. There's no such thing as fat positivity if your heart is stopping.
Real talk.
Right? There's no fat positivity if you can barely breathe walking up the stairs. If you can barely breathe walking in general. That is not a positivity. Can you be big and do other things because of your body weight, or this is how your body is and no matter what you do? Yes, there are some big people like that. But for her, this was a good choice for her, and she knows this, and you guys are getting upset. Come on, bro. This whole woke activist thing needs to stop, bro.
It does need to stop. But the wild thing, right, is when I seen this.
I have received a lot of comments about...
Now, you see those kids on her chest? I'll touch base on those kids after.
You know, how I choose to dress, how I choose to move my body, how I choose to show my body, and just the body I'm in general. I've been desexualized and you know, humiliated on the internet. People say to me that just doesn't even make sense. It's fat phobic. It's racist and it's hurtful. I don't have time for your negativity.
She's breaking right there.
Self-hatred that you project onto me with your racism and your fat phobia. I don't have time for it. I have to remind myself of who I am, my joy, and I think it was really special being in the room with the girls who are also going on their own self-love journeys. Let's show them how to love themselves, okay? That's why y'all are so important to the world. Yeah. This is gonna mean so much to the world. So live in it, bask in it. Come here, give me a hug, because I feel like we went through the same. We've been going through the same, girls.
And these are the same girls who hate her now. Instead of doing what she did, trying, they're hating her. But this is the thing. You see those kids she was hugging in the beginning? I gotta play this.
Childhood obesity is still one of the serious health issues we are facing worldwide and in America. This condition is a complex disease that occurs when your child is above a healthy weight for their age and height. Childhood obesity is considered when your child's BMI is at or above the 95th percentile. According to the CDC, 1 in 5 children and adolescents just in the US are considered to be obese. Children that are already experiencing obese are more vulnerable to have more health issues. For example, asthma, high blood pressure, and type 2 diabetes. Now, we understand that our children do need food, but they only need a certain amount of calories for growth and development. It starts to become a problem when our children are consuming more calories than what they use, which then their bodies start to store those extra calories and it's being converted into fat. And then that's when the children start to gain excess weight. Here are some percentages of childhood obesity through the age ranges. Children ages 2 through 5, 13.4% of them have childhood obesity. Ages 6 through 11, 20.3% of them suffer from childhood obesity. And ages 12 through 19, 21.2% of them suffer from childhood obesity. And overall, 14.4 million children suffer just in the US from obesity.
So, could you imagine what they're thinking, seeing Lizzo big? Oh, she's one of us. See, I can be Lizzo one day. I don't have to lose weight. I'm so happy she lost the weight. I don't care how she did it. I don't care if she took a Ozempic or she ran for the Olympics. Seriously, I don't care if it's a Ozempic or she ran for the Olympics. She's showing kids you can do it. Try. Because back in the day, that was the thing. Be active, right? Kids aren't active anymore. What is she showing now? She's in the gym, pumping all the time. She's showing herself be active. Now, I saw a couple of months ago after they said that about her, she's been trying to lose weight for the longest. But when they said that about her, she's active in the gym. She probably started with the diet. That was my problem for many years. I wasn't losing. I couldn't lose 20 pounds. My issue was a 20-pound issue. Hers was more like a 200-300 pound issue. But the reason I can't lose it, I was drinking and food. And she probably, same thing with her. She probably changed her food, and that made all the difference. Now, check out what Kanye says.
Them boys cray. Gabby and my good friend Lizzo. Lizzo works with my trainer, a friend of mine, Harley Pasternak. When Lizzo loses 10 pounds and announces it, the bots, that's a term for people like, it's like telemarketer callers, like on Instagram, they attack her for losing weight because the media wants to put out a perception that being overweight is the new goal. It's an evil world we live in. When it's actually unhealthy. Yeah. Let's get aside the fact of whether it's fashion and vogue, which is not. Let's just, or if someone thinks it's attractive, to each his own. It's actually clinically unhealthy. And for people to promote that, it's demonic. You know,
what, can I ask? Yeah. I've noticed this also.
Yeah.
Why do you think they would want to promote unhealthiness among the population?
It's a genocide of the black race. They want to kill us
Not just blacks.
in any way they can. Planned Parenthood was made by Margaret Sanger.
That's true.
A known eugenics with the KKK. And I believe that if we saw ourselves...
All right, I'm going to get off of that because Kanye he always goes to left field. It's too much. And that may not be allowed on YouTube what he said talking about. But let me get into the next one.
You look good, Queen. Hold on.
Look at her.
Hold on. Let me show the fit.
Happy.
Then. Let me give you the fit details because you already know.
That's the old jeans.
You already know I'm in that giddy. You already know I'm in that motherfucking giddy.
Look at her.
Ho.
Look at her.
I'm in that giddy. I'm in that.
I had to pause really quickly before they speak. I feel the biggest 304 phase coming. I hope it doesn't happen. Because you know what happens when women lose weight? Oh, they go to town. The feminism comes running back and they go to town on every guy that they think is handsome. And you know what? Those guys will probably give her some without going, because you know you with a fat girl, you're like, you don't want to see her no more. She probably get somebody that's probably smash and be satisfied.
I'm in that giddy hoe. Yeah.
I saw Lizzo when she lost weight. And she's been getting mad hate.
Yeah.
Mad hate for losing weight and stuff like that. When I saw that, I was like, yo, Abba is late.
I'm not
He's late. But any minute now. Any minute now he's gonna come with that. And I was waiting for it to come from you.
Why didn't you want to bring it up?
Because it's really from you. You've been saying that. Because you've been saying that.
Yeah.
You've been saying exactly that. You could roll back the clip, but it's all fun and games when you're in your 20s, but when the age comes up, it really changes. Hey, that weight that you have is mad cute in your 20s, but then after that you suffer the consequences, and you don't even have to be big.
I mean, Lizzo was just scared of catching that third permanent Z, going to sleep permanently.
Yeah.
Because that's what's going to happen. Now, listen, when your belly's got bellies, when your knees got bellies, it's a problem. And I know she used to be about that body positivity when she first came on the scene. You know what she did almost a year and a half ago? She changed her tune. You know what she started saying?
She said what?
She says, you know, I'm not sure about body positivity. I think I embrace something called body neutrality.
Body what?
Neutrality. That's where it's just like, listen, you know, health and weight matters, but I'm going to be neutral about it. I won't shame, but I won't say anything. And you know why she did?
She said, "I want to live."
But hey, I'm gonna keep living.
That's what she said.
Why she did that?
She won't shame because she did her time of shaming to her dancers.
Partially. I think it was mostly because she knew she was about to start losing weight. She got on that Ozempic.
She was already on
and
that
so
process.
she knew what she was going to do. So she's like, I need to rebrand so my fans don't get mad at me like they got mad at Adele. Remember how, you know, remember people got so mad at Adele for being healthy. Right? You see it. Lizzo, Adele, when they lose weight, they get backlash. And she saw what happened to Adele. So she said, listen, yo, her publicist, we got to rebrand before we change your whole look. Because you remember what she used to say? I pulled up a quote because I needed some context. So I'm like, weren't you one of them body positivity? She says, what? I know I'm fat. It doesn't bother me. I like being fat. I'm beautiful and I'm healthy. So can we move on?
Yeah, she was pissed. She was pissed for years. And you know what? I think she probably really did take Ozempic because I was looking at her her TikTok and I was looking at her okay. And I saw the weight transformation in 4 months. It was crazy. And it can happen because I lost 20 pounds in a month recently. You guys noticed it. You said, wow, Jay, I noticed your face went from chubby to slim. I lost 20 pounds in 2 months. What was it around? From October to November. And I see how you can lose weight that drastically. So she did it in about 4 months. But I'm thinking she could have been disciplined because it can happen. But that Ozempic, man, that's a son of a mother. And she could have been on that. I don't know. But you know what? One thing I know and I'm happy about is that I know she's not pushing negativity anymore. Kanye talked about it, right? Because they want to push to the masses. They want them all docile. I don't want to get so deep into that because I can go deep. But I don't want to go that deep. But still, you guys know what it is. They don't want people to be healthy. You know, chemtrails, all that stuff and happening in the U.S. is wild. But let me go on to the next one.
Body positive queen Lizzo. She's losing weight. And of course there's been, because, you know, people can't leave celebrities alone. There's been a lot of comments and speculation about like, oh, is she on Ozempic? What's she doing?
Why is she always under fire for like whether she's losing weight or not?
It annoys me because like she's literally just existing as fat, black, and yes, body positive. But Lizzo never asked to be your anti-diet queen, okay?
I am actually on an intentional weight loss journey right now. Even at the end of my weight loss journey, I'm not going to be considered thin by any means. I will still be considered morbidly obese on the BMI, and little bros on the internet are still gonna call me big backed. But I will be happy.
And I am happy. I did it. Today I stepped on the scale and I met my weight release goal. Told y'all I was gonna bump like this. Y'all didn't know that I could bump like this. Let this be a reminder that you can do anything you set your mind to. Now I guess it's time to set new goals.
Period. I'm asking. I want to be your anti-diet queen, Lauren Dress. Okay,
Lauren is my anti-diet queen.
I will be your anti-diet queen. But body positivity and anti-diet, even though we are that on this show, like they don't always go together. So I think it's actually really unfair, and people might be surprised to have this opinion that people come for Lizzo like this if she loses. Like she in this quote, like when you finally get Ozempic allegations after 5 months of weight training calorie deficit, that's dieting. She's saying I'm dieting. And hot take, that is okay.
Right.
Like, she never asked to be this, like, wise anti-diet person. She's just fat and body positive. Like, people have layers.
Yeah,
So-
I never heard her say, hey, I'm Lizzo and I will never go on a diet.
Right.
Like, I don't think she's going against anything she's said in the
She
past.
never did that.
Lizzo, Okay. Now me and Lizzo went at it and people were basically trying to say that I was fat phobic because I believe Lizzo is incredibly talented. I have some of her music actually on my phone, her Truth Hurts song. I thought that was really fun and catchy. I'ma hit you back in a minute. She came out and everybody loved her. And she's a big girl, but okay, that wasn't the problem. There's other big people that sing. And then they tried to make fat her brand. And I found that to be very problematic because they were not doing that out of love. They were doing that out of hate. And they were doing that out of wanting her to sell something that ultimately harms people. And so I covered that on my show extensively and said, like, Lizzo, you don't need to be this. You don't need to make them make you the fat brand and only offering you money like when you sell being obese and pretend to be happy. Like, you can't feel good with that much weight on you. It doesn't mean that, that you should have to be a size 2. But it also should mean that if you are big, make an effort to be healthy because you want to be around here for a very long time. Well, I guess a prayer was answered because Lizzo posted herself working out. She just writes, if you're reading this, remember that you can do anything you put your mind to. Stay focused. You got this. And she looks amazing. Like, she has lost a ton of weight. I wish I had put a before and after here because she looks so good. And this is what we need to promote, not just in the Black community, but in all communities. We should be promoting like real health, not people trying to tell you that for your mental health, it's okay for you to eat McDonald's breakfast, lunch, and dinner if that's what makes you feel good. Not by trying to make you think that there's glamour, but this, like saying, hey, it doesn't matter where you are or where you're starting, you can make a difference. And she's absolutely right. And I will tell you, I didn't dive into the comments, but I will guarantee you that she's going to get backlash from people who are fat and don't want to change their circumstances. Right? Because she was making it easy for them not to make a change. Making a change can be hard, okay? But when other people are telling you don't have to, you're going to stay in this position of just being a loser. And guess what? Liz woke up and decided, I don't want to be a loser. Well, I want to be the biggest loser. I'm going to lose some weight, right? And she did it, and she looks amazing. And when I see people at the gym who you can tell have just lost recently a ton of weight, I'm their number one cheerleader. I am like, yes, go you. It is hard sometimes. People fall off the wagon all the time, but getting back on it and making an effort is what it's all about. And I will guarantee you, if she's being honest, and maybe she'll come out and she'll say it, she feels a lot better. She feels better about herself. She feels more confident. She's probably breathing better. So I just want to say congratulations to Lizzo. Please unblock me. I feel like now you can't block me, pretend that there's hate between us. It's all love. Like, we can work out together. I love working out. Me and Lizzo working out together, that would be amazing.
Lizzo, I can't end the video without ending it on a positive note. I gotta show Lizzo how she looks now. Man, Lizzo's gonna cause some problems. Because guys, they like their woman thicker. Right now, she's a good thick, right? She's gonna keep working out too. And a guy, say if a guy wants to date Lizzo, he's gonna say, what do they see? They call him, really? I see potential in you, big girl. You're not big anymore. You're not big anymore. You know what? She's in the limelight. She's not like modern woman, saying and not doing. She may very well get a rich man, right? Even her music sounds better. Ain't I? I'm so right. Happy. Thought I needed this just to see. That's happiness. And didn't it sound like a hit? I don't know. She's working on something. Maybe the industry's gonna get behind her back on this. This happens, right? The industry tried to pretty much throw her in the garbage, kind of murder her in a way, right? Because pushing fatness and fat phobic is crazy. But now that music sounded kind of good. She's about to change some industry minds. Congratulations, Lizzo. You went from losing your mind because you had to. Everybody making fun of you. Men, I think I made fun of you before. I did. You know what I used to post in videos? I would say, girl Lizzo size. Many vloggers did that. Fat Lizzo size woman. Come on now. I know y'all seen it. Y'all have seen the videos out there. Fat Lizzo size woman. She was the butt of every joke for years. She snapped And it was South Park does it to everybody. They do. They hit her like boom. That was a gut punch and the ribs. They got in there.
Are you living with concerns of obesity?
Ask about the power of not giving a with Lizzo.
Period.
They hit her like really in her belly because you know the ribs is covered by the belly's covered by the ribs. They punch under the rib directly to the belly. Boo! Remember the look? She said she couldn't believe it. Take Lizzo. Will you be delusional? But you know what? That's why shame hasn't left for superstars. People that are in the limelight, it hasn't left. And Lizzo felt it, and it was good. Why? Because what did it do? Especially when South Park said something. That's when she snapped. She was already working on it, but she snapped. She finally started doing what I learned. Being healthy, eating better. So she combined eating better and stopped cheating. I know she did. She stopped cheating, having cheat meals and cheating on her diet, and that's when all the weight left. And I mapped it out. I said, wow, you can lose that weight. I lost 20 pounds in a month. So if you're eating it right and eating good and cutting calories, she probably really lost the weight and didn't take Ozempic. And if she didn't take it, I'm happy for her. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all for watching the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out. See you next video.
It's about them